Hello, this is Bruno pelletier-bacquaert. We are going to look at a jazz blues progression today. There's something a little unusual about it. It's not about the fancy substitutions. There's nothing extraordinary there. It's just your basic jazz blues in F. There's nothing difficult about the chord grips. Those voicings are voicings that you probably all already know. But what is unusual about it is this sort of guide tone line that is floating over the whole progression. And not only that, we are going to see the same line repeated 3 times throughout the progression. So let me play it first, and then you'll see what I'm talking about before I try to say too much. Okay, so volume would help. Okay, so let me play it slowly first. Actually, I should even use the metronome. I'm always telling you guys to use a metronome, so here's a metronome. Not too fast. And the clicks are going to be on 2 and 4 here. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all there is to it. So the guide tone line I was talking about, this melody thing that floats over. Here it is, naked. Like that. And that's going to happen 3 times. And it so happens that the simple line actually fits over all the chords. So it fits like this over the beginning of the F chord. Well, actually, we have that note twice. So it's over the F. It's first the 9th, then we still have the F chord, but now we have the F note, and then that F will work against the B flat, and then D, which is still B flat, and then C over the F chord, and then B flat over the G minor, and then A over the F. That's the first line. If you visualize your blues, your 12 bars as 3 lines of 4 measures each, this is what you're looking at. So that line, what I just played, was the first line. The second line, when we come in with a 4 chord, so I still have my same G, that will work against the B flat. That's still, we're still over the B flat. Now I can think of a B diminished chord for F, and then also for the D, and then C, I still have my F chord. And then here, the A note would work against some kind of D dominant chord, the 6th chord. And then that G note would be the root of the 2 chord, the G minor 7. So that's still G minor, or then we get into over a C chord. So the C chord, that could be a sus chord for maybe the first half of the measure, where we usually expect the 5 chord. And then the D would be the 9th, and then C, and then we're done. So that's the interesting thing, and I could probably make a whole series of videos. In fact, I will, because that's a very important concept in blues. I think of it as the 3 times 4. You know, we have 12 measures, but 3 times 4, in the sense that you can use an idea, a melodic idea, a phrase, you know, some kind of statement, and repeat that 3 times throughout the whole form. So let me break down the chords. first and foremost. So I'll play them slowly. So the first chord is an F9, and there's a PDF, so I definitely invite you to download that PDF and then take a look at the diagrams on your own. So here's the first chord, F9, pretty basic chord. Then F over C. That's another very common voicing. This chord, next chord is a B flat 9. And then the next chord is also a B flat 9. I wrote it B flat 9 over A flat. What you're seeing here is an inversion of a D half diminished chord, but we can use a D half diminished chord as a substitution for a B flat dominant. And then we have a simple F triad, so it's F over A, and then G minor, and then finish the top line with a generic 3-note voicing. It's F7. By the way, there's a little bass line that I indicated with X, square, and triangle. That notation was developed by Ted Green. So I'll put a note also in that you can download as a PDF that explains all those little esoteric symbols. All it means is first you play the diagram as written, then you play whatever note is written as an X, then next note is the square, and next note is the triangle, just a way to fit in an order of note into one diagram. And then that sends us to the B flat 13, followed by another D half diminished grip, but I'm calling that a B flat 9 again. And then I have two diminished chords. So B diminished here, and I move it down a minor third, same grip. And then I find my same F over A triad. Now, G minor 6. And then now I'm calling this D7 flat 9. This is a diminished grip. It's like a 3-note diminished grip that I'm using in place of D7. Any one of these chords could have been D7. Here you probably see it very easily. This is D7 over D. Now this is D7 over A, right? And this is the same grip that I'm playing here down the minor third. So here I have F sharp, E flat, that's my flat 9, and A. So those notes, of course it's not a complete D7, but that's what this form is functioning as. It's in the place of the D dominant 7. And then last line, G minor 7th. So here there's, I played F over A, so that's an F, A, C, F triad, going to a G minor 7 over B flat. As an option, we can also play this chord. So coming from the G minor, and then going to the same C chord and F9. Well, I called it F add 2, or what did I write? Yeah, F9. So F/9, that indicates that's an F triad, at least partial F triad, because I don't even have an A, and the 9th added to it for color. And then there's a C sus, and then finish with my same F chord as a 3-note voicing. All right, so I'll play it again. I'll play it one last time with my metronome, and you'll hear it. I'm putting a little cloth over the metronome so it doesn't overpower us, but it still is kind of loud. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's my B diminished, F, G minor 6, D7, G minor, and that's it. That's your 12-bar blues with that 3 times 4, melody, line, floating over. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, comments on the voicings, or problems with fingerings or whatever, well, for one thing, you can always slow down the video and look at what I'm doing. But in any case, feel free to comment and ask questions. Okay,